Welcome back to Legend of Mana. So, as I mentioned, time to finish off with the quests tied to Niccolo, essentially. Let's keep ignoring Bob for a bit.
Well, this is
Don't
gonna
worry,
finish
Jova,
off his arc.
we
Interesting.
resolve his problems either in the next part or the one after. It's not long.
That's okay. Again, look.
Just hang in there, buddy.
I mean, look. I don't, by default, hate this game or anything. I mean, like I said, when the game does some good and fun stuff, I credit it for that. The problem is, well, like us and the critics have said, the way the game is just structured.
Yeah. Alright, first thing first, you need to get back to Niccolo. If you follow these movements and see the other quest, you know that now he's in Geo, in the same plaza where Cafinja and Gilbert were.
Though, wait, hold on. So basically you have to pay attention to him when he shows up in the background and he's in the last place you were at the time?
Essentially, yeah, but after you finish a quest tied to him, he will move to another place.
Well, okay.
There he is.
Although, hasn't he shown up in other areas too before, despite that?
Well, no, well, yes, but when you complete the quest with him. Well, we meet again. I have lots of good to sell. Lots should be in need of materials now. The secret of sales is sincerity. Totally not. Come with me to the Alchem mines. Sure. All items come with a free smile delivered by yours truly. And there you go. Part 4.
Niccolo's Business Unusual Part 4.
Shouldn't it be Niccolo's Unusual Business Part 4?
English.
Is it, can it be both ways? I don't know.
Well, what I mean is, like, it sounds more natural when you say unusual business as opposed to business unusual.
Yeah, I guess it's like what Deep said, typo. Anyway, we need to get back to Watts. If you don't remember, is the smith that lives in the Alchem mines. The good news is...
Sorry.
No, essentially what you're facilitated by, if you don't remember, you can get there by using the Dotware Express and get there in a second. Go ahead, Pedro.
I'll wait till we get to one of the side quests in Shadow's campaign in Sonic 06. That's one of the side quests has one of the most baffling typos I've ever seen.
Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get in here immediately. Yeah, it's like one screen, so it's not a big of a problem. There we go. Alright, in case you don't remember, Dweebs, it's you as Watts. So.
Okay. Which one's Watts again?
This little fella. Hello there. I'm the wandering Niccolo, peddler of smiles.
Whoa, Niccolo, I'm real busy right now, unlike you. Do your thing and fuck off. I mean, be off.
We are both businessmen, I understand. Totally not. Here. And here. And here.
Of course.
Alright, I'll be back later. And now you're wondering, what the fuck did Niccolo just did? Let's just say he's doing something that a merchant that takes advantage of, innocent people do. Hello there, I'm here to collect payment.
Uh-oh.
Payment?
Payment for the 30,000 lucre worth of Lawrence silver that I left. Here. Here. And here.
He planted it, didn't he?
Pretty much, we pretty solid.
Lawrence silver? Where? I don't see none.
That's because you used it all without noticing. You dipshit. That will be 30,000 lucre.
Why, you swindling...
I'm not a swindler. I left you enough silver to make a tank.
Are you sure about that?
You can pay, but I'll have to work it out, and you work it out.
You and what army?
Wait, alright, but right now I haven't enough money.
He fell for it.
I'll take goods in lieu of payment then. Like the weapons here.
Wait 1 moment, I got lots of money in my wallet.
Okay.
But I can't pay because I've lost it.
Of course you did.
Can't we work out a deal?
Let me guess, we need to find his wallet.
I need you to bring me beta skin.
No, essentially that's his logic. He's gonna build a new wallet in order to contain... How will making a new wallet help?
No,
What? I have 50,000 lucre in my wallet.
And he thinks just because...
Once I pay it, I can pay you the 30,000 lucre.
Okay, I am so
no.
interested.
I'll just take these weapons and armor.
Actually, never mind. Niccolo ain't buying it.
Wait up, you! Believe in the miraculous what?
Now, here's the good thing.
I'll
If...
make all the exact...
yeah,
Sorry.
no, go ahead, don't
I'll
worry.
make all the exact same size and pay an extra 10,000 for the gator skin.
You're out of your mind.
Quiet, you! I won't listen to you till you bring the gator
The
skin.
good thing is that when you complete, if you don't remember, when you completed the first of the Didol and Capella quest, you got automatically a gator skin. And normally you don't really need it on your own, so if chances are you probably have it already, just stay in your inventory, so you don't really need to go anywhere. But otherwise it's dropped by some of the mobs around here.
Lovely.
Anyway, we brought the skin, just do your thing.
Now, wanna what's miracles? Go outside.
Okay.
Okay. Is this a Princess and the Bride reference now?
Is this we're not trouble, we're getting punked.
No, wait, he's still there.
Look here, Niccolo. This is a wallet exactly like the one I lost.
Okay.
Yes, but where are the money side?
And now I'll pay you the 40,000 lucre for the silver and the leather.
Oh,
Wait
this
for
is
it.
gonna be good.
Dot.
What the? There's no money?
Ah,
So
What do you think was gonna be in there?
he's just that stupid.
Bull.
You two, you took him when you gave me the gator skin.
Oh
Oh.
god.
Bull.
Thieves!
You know, I guess to be fair, Niccolo's trying to BS him
Talking.
too. Oh boy.
Like we just met for each other, I guess. I'll
Apparently,
just
yeah.
take this and this and this in lieu of payment. Dipshit. I'll be back when you load materials. Adios.
Bye then.
I reckon I'm really a fool.
Oh,
At least you admit it.
and that's it.
At least he's honest.
Niccolo's business.
Although, again, it's bizarre. Niccolo went there to,
Scam him.
scam him to begin with, but he just happened to found a very incredibly stupid person.
Wow.
Oh well.
That.
Oh, that's the
That was
thing,
interesting.
Jova. Again, it's about to get even more interesting because Niccolo now is aiming big, essentially.
Oh no, he's gonna become a crime boss that we have to defeat to save the world, isn't he?
Surprisingly, no. But you're getting onto something in a minimal part in a sense, Jova, but surprising enough, we'll have actually a boss fight against him. Like, the first time
Ooh.
that happened to me in the game, I was, wait, what? But, trust me, it's a bit a party considering the shit you have to pull with Niccolo through the game.
Oh goody.
Anyway,
Stubborn old man.
What? Who are you talking to with that kind of mouth, kid?
I have educated a bad cactus. I mean, I'm pretty alone in this gigantic house. I don't even know who my family is, and the only company I have is a cactus educated properly.
Reminder, when this game started, we're supposedly a kid who is restoring the world back to the way it was after some war
Yeah.
destroyed
Bob
everything.
tried to make a new one just like his old one, but I think he made a mistake somewhere. Maybe it's the width, or maybe it's the crooked edge.
No, let's just move on.
I'll be right back.
Sure. In the meantime, I might as well save it. But when it comes to the quest that you need loot for, you're pretty much done in this regard. You had like a couple with this and another one before I forgot which one, but otherwise you don't need to farm loot materials for story purposes. It's only relegated to the blacksmithing and golemology thing, and thank God for that, because otherwise it would be an incredible chore. Like, it's like usually I don't mind in some of the games. Like, for example, Final Fantasy 12 pull a lot of shit under the rug with its looting mechanic in order to get some weapons and everything. But I don't really mind because I enjoy the game in the gameplay department enough to actually go out there and kill the number of monsters I need for the loot material and everything. For this one, not so much.
Kind
I
of
can
like one of
under...
the,
Go ahead, Pedro.
it's kind of like one of the primary reasons why, despite how shitty the game, but well, at least most of the game is, I still managed to get it in myself to platinum Fair and Seraph Advent Dark Force because I actually think I still have fun with the battle system.
Well,
Madam, you should stay in bed. The medicine will be there in a minute, so please get some rest.
so Lamia, which Romalama are we dealing with here?
Not harmless one. She's just very snobbish.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Joe, it's you.
I gotta get some cast together.
But madam, we can raise the 10 billion lucre by selling madams out. And we explain our predicament, he might grant us some relief. Apparently, Niccolo managed to pull something on these nobles.
Oh, he won't. He's not that soft. He's a monster! A monster with rabbit ears!
Niccolo calls it quits,
What?
I guess.
Apparently.
Well, we'll see, Jova. This quest is going in a very interesting direction, trust me.
This should be interesting.
Christy has fallen ill. We ordered some medicine for a traveling merchant. Reminder, the same who sold the Gilbert statue. But the charged us 10 billion lucre. We didn't have that much cash on hand, so we didn't know what to do.
Welcome to Christian Company. I apologize for my fatigue. Please direct all inquiries to Sotheby.
Yeah, I already said this, blah, blah, blah. I'll just say also that Christy has an interesting piece in her collection.
But of course.
But we have to reserve that for the Jumi story arc. Let's just say this is all a bit of a foreshadowing on its own.
Let me guess, she holds the artifact to the final boss of the Jumio story arc.
Surprisingly, no. But she still has an important piece, because remember, Gio is a central town for a lot of activities, so you expect a part of the Jumi culture to be present here.
So anyway, without spoiling myself, I've looked up this game on TV Tropes and Wikipedia, and apparently the order of the story arcs is as goes. The Jumi arc is first, the Dragon arc is second, and the Fairy arc is apparently the third and final one.
Well, yes and no, in a sense that in order to where the first quest you can start with, in that regard, yes.
Can't you technically start? Oh, right, yeah, that. Okay.
No, you can potentially start. Remember, the first thing you see in Domina is Elazul going to the pub. That's the game, inviting you to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you that in terms of complexity and everything, the order I showed you is pretty much the best guess one.
Oh, I get that. It's just, it lends back to the theory that the Jumi arc was definitely the one where they were definitely banking on.
Probably. While checking on Polpota Harbor, let's see if we can find someone or something on the beach.
Are we ever gonna check out that ghost ship that L accidentally
Actually,
sank?
no, sadly.
Aw.
Hey, Niccolo is here for some reason. The sea, the blue sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
Hi.
I love that movie.
That's the one I traveled with before.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. What's wrong with it? Yeah, guess what? Niccolo has amnesia now.
Or does he have multiple personality disorder?
But nothing else. When I woke, I was lying on the beach. There was this stupid boy with a key on his hand. Somehow I was holding a Yambal Bidden leaf.
I was about to say, that sounds like a
Yo,
Kingdom
shit,
Hearts
pause.
origin if I've ever
But
heard
where should I
one.
go?
Take him.
Well, we're on a beach.
Essentially, what Niccolo remembers only is us, the fact that we are his friend, his name, and that he woken up on this beach with this antidote leaf that he's supposed to be get to someone. So, here's the thing. Since Niccolo has amnesia now, he kinda now has a nicer personality because, not having any more his merchant goals and ideas. Now, let's just say it's gonna be more easy to cooperate. Let's just see what happens when we bring him back to Madame Christie.
I'm
and
just
Sotheby.
waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Oh, trust me, Jova, we're getting somewhere with. If anything, this quest reminds me more a bit of a traditional Yokai Watch mini episode. For the way it's structured.
So, is there going to be incredibly
Innuendos, no.
innuendos?
Thank God.
Oh.
So, yeah. I have found out now why I mistake the protagonist for a girl here. His outfit does not help.
Well, yeah, it showcased the head is showcased in the character portrait.
His outfit also covers his nipples as if he's a girl. Like,
Anyway,
wow.
cutscene. Well, sort of cutscene. Anyway. Oh. The exclamation dot. Why is Mr. Niccolo? More exclamation dot. That's right. I remember.
Oh no.
Uh,
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have the time being out quite yet. I've been gathering medicine to cure her sickness. A little further past my usual herb foraging area, I found... no, I can't remember.
You're conning us, aren't you?
Wait, it was the amnesia.
Huh?
Madam, it seems that Niccolo has an incredibly obvious plot device.
Well, of all the timing.
Well, this is a JRPG, so... But I do remember, it's my mission to save her.
Of course.
Wait.
So you don't remember the agreement concerning payment either? What? How could I possibly take payment when life is on the line? I don't want to spend my life just seeking profit.
Well, this is a JRP. Wait
Here,
a minute.
take these Yambadul ribbon herbs just 3 times, and you'll be cured. It's free. I'll give you all you need. Madam, Niccolo seems to really have amnesia.
I can see that, so I heard.
The ways of a merchant are so complicated. Yeah.
Welcome
already
to
said
Christie
that, so-
and welcome to Corneria.
Yeah, welcome to
Yeah.
Cornelia.
oh, good to come.
Okay, so I guess we gave him the medicine.
Actually, no, we need to get it. Remember, we need to get it more herbal medicine, but where to get it? If you paid attention to the previous as the title Niccolo, he mentioned something like that while he was gathering the taco bugs at Gato. He mentioned something about this leaf growing in the nearby, so that's precisely where we need to go. We need to go back to that specific area in the Gato Grottos and gather some more.
Good old
essentially.
Gato, a place that for some reason doesn't have many cat people. You'd think there'd be more of a name like that.
Yep.
Well, what can I tell you, Jova? Maybe they went all extinct. Or like the Khajiit in Elder Scrolls.
Lovely.
Ah, good old Gato. I remember the fairy art taking place there. Oh
Well,
yeah,
technically
and also the
speaking,
Jumi
Dana
arc.
Dana is still here, remember? Technically. We can actually talk to her if she's if we actually visit the
Oh yeah, that
temple.
reminds me. Can't you like talk to people and then bring them along as party members, so like any quest you wish, so
Yes,
long as you don't go back to the tree?
Exactly, yes.
So
I'm just using the one tied to the plot itself.
So essentially, could you like take more than one party member with you, or
No,
can you?
unfortunately no. Only one at a time, plus your pet.
Ah,
Again, that's what essentially 13.2 tried to copy and fail miserably.
so do
This
they?
is it.
Oh.
Wait, just a little bit. It's to save someone's life.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. He's clearly committed to it.
I
Clearly.
have to wonder. Oh,
Cool.
what the?
Okay, let's go. We gotta hurry. Go ahead, Joe.
If you like bring along a certain party member, do they react to certain people if you talk to them? Like say,
Not
let's say
all
for
the time.
like say-
Sometimes it happens, but it's very occasional, situational.
like say for example, well, I don't know if you can, but say you could get Lark again, after the Dragon arc is over, and then
Yeah, I think you can. I haven't tried it myself, but you can.
and then you brought him to talk to his sister. Would there like be any special?
I think so. Yeah. I haven't tried. Just haven't tried it myself.
Who's your favorite party member overall?
Oh, that's actually I do have one, but it's a bit of a spoiler for the Jumi story arc.
Okay. 2 categories. One character-wise and one gameplay-wise, unless they overlap.
Character-wise, I'd say probably Niccolo because it's just most of his quests are comedic value and they're so funny, tied to the shenanigans of his greedy escapades.
Yeah.
But gameplay-wise, it's a character tied to the Jumi story arc, which we will get later on. Actually, this character shows up like in the third ultimate part or something.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go back to Madame Christie and see if the herb is enough.
I'm dying. Could you please hurry?
We're coming, don't die on me.
Alright. Yes, we needed a pet to go. I brought more Yambaluri...
Yambaluribin. Huh?
Remember Jürgen.
Yabba dabba doo.
Well, thank you so much. I do wish our company had more people like you. Actually, you had two idiots who just ran away. But yeah.
Don't be fooled, Sotheby. He's just acting.
So that's essentially... Is something wrong? Here, take your medicine.
Thank you, Niccolo, but aren't these herbs found in a dangerous place? Just tell us where, and we'll send one of our employees.
You know, lady, even Gustav from Lautrec is a better company manager than
I
you.
would, but I don't even remember where I was.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
about
Gustav's
that.
only
Think of-
problem is that he's better at company running than he is being an adventurer.
Just one more and you'll be cured. I'll be back. Ta-dun, dun, ta-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
But essentially, this is gonna be the main theme of the... Hold on, for that.
Follow him.
Yes, right away, madam.
Oh.
Or faster, maybe.
Very sorry.
So, maybe... Christy, you seriously need some, re-employment. I lost him.
Why did I hire you? I was a fool for sending you.
Okay, thanks. But yeah, essentially this is the main central dilemma of the quest, in a sense that what the player is thinking on himself. Like, is Niccolo really having amnesia, or is he really faking out?
It is quite possible for a long con.
The quest gives you a sense of ambiguity in both parts. It never tells you a straight answer. Even with the ending, which we'll see in a second because we're about to get the last piece of herb. But it's interesting in how the quest just resolves, yet it doesn't tell you what was the truth behind it. I guess it's up to your interpretation.
I guess
Could be either or, because sometimes memory can be a bit sketchy in this case.
Yeah.
Not outright gone, so...
Yeah, but that's the thing. With Niccolo's past escapades, you're inclined to believe that he's just speaking for the sake of taking them when they're having their guard down. I don't know.
Sure.
I could see it when they try to. Actually, no. He says payment isn't even necessary, so I do have to wonder what kind of long con he'd be running here.
Just wait until the quest is over, Joe. I'll let you will judge a bit when it's over.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's almost over anyway.
I'm intrigued, and I'll just wait to see how the execution handles it.
Again, honestly, to me, hold on, just one more, I'm pretty sure blah blah blah.
Wait, this is the same place we went before. Why didn't we just take all the leads we need?
Apparently, Niccolo is so stupid. Somebody's calling me.
Yeah, your maker.
But in case you don't remember, a river flows down because you've seen the background. There you go. And all rivers essentially lead to the ocean, and you know where you find Niccolo when he was gathering the herb in the first place. So it's time to go back to Polport Harbor again.
Of course. Wait, so this is how he lost his memory.
Yes, and apparently so.
And let me guess, this is gonna bring back his memory.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Usually in this type of story, it's like a huge bludgeoning or something like that. Anyway, bye, Gato. Probably never see you again for the rest of the game.
Alright, bye.
But yeah, if I had to say, honestly, the quest, the story arc tied to Niccolo is honestly one of my favorite of the minor story arcs, mostly because of how simple yet kind of effective it is in telling these relatively simple story and the characters tied to it. Again, it suffers kind of the same problems of the rest of the game in the fact that you wish it was a bit more of this and a bit less of a more cryptic, stupid stuff.
Yeah. Agree.
That's sort of an issue. I mean, I want to enjoy some of these side quests, but the game seems to be against me finding them. Like, let's compare this up. In Mario Odyssey, yes, there are a lot of secrets, but you are purely encouraged to search up and down for them. Here, though, yeah, some of this is definitely... Oh.
This is the last leaf. I won't let it go, no matter what.
There we go.
All right, let's go.
Nicolo's back, guys. Oh boy.
Well, we jump straight to it. Let's see what happens. Yes, we need Darkstar to get here. Oh, Niccolo, we've been waiting. Hello there. I'm the wandering Niccolo, peddler of smiles.
Oh god, he doesn't remember that he let them do it for free.
The medicine, no powder will be cured. There you are. So, where's my tell media looker?
Why you? Oh, trick us, will you?
What are you saying? That was our agreement. This guy is worse than Tom Nook. If you couldn't come out with the money, then you would give me the palace.
Ooh, you're despicable!
Demon, say what you will. By the way, this is Theo.
Wait,
A true
what?
champion of justice, slayer of hundreds of villains.
What? No,
I
please.
recommend you honor our bargain if you'd like to see old age.
Now he's making us his hitman.
Also, I'm no
Well.
part of this.
Looks like we lose, Sotheby.
And yes, from this point on, Niccolo is gonna be the property of his palace.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's business. Well then, goodbye.
Me, madame?
Alright then.
You, on the other hand, have failed me for the last time.
Wait, I'm a busy man. I need to hire a manager to look up their store. Any takers?
Oh, so now it's be kind and generous. How insulting. Please, sir, hire me to do your work for you.
I'm also thankful for such a favor.
So,
Very
we
nice.
accept?
It will be a pleasure to serve you.
Huh.
Who asked you?
Rude.
So,
And that's pretty much well. It's not over for Niccolo, but essentially, yeah. Now he's technically up the property, the main owner of the palace. That's the big job up.
Yeah?
There's a quest tied to it, to the palace itself, from the Jumi story arc. Normally, you could go there and have just to talk with Christie, but essentially you can now go and you still have to talk to Christie, but now technically she's not the owner anymore. She just knows how the palace is built and tell you where to go. But technically now Niccolo is the owner of it.
Okay. I'm still wondering where that. Wait, so is the boss fight with Niccolo like in a main quest line?
No. Essentially, it just changes the way the palace is handled by the time you get with the Jumi story arc tied to it. I have some business to do. See you later.
That was a weird side quest. I mean, I guess the payoff was, like you said, abrupt. Like,
more like, here's the thing again, Jova, as I told you. There's a bit of ambiguity, like, did Niccolo really had amnesia and then regained his memory with the second fall into the sea thing? Or was he really faking all along?
I'm pretty sure he was doing it for real. I mean, there's no reason for him to fake it anyway. I mean, he did warn that, they'd have to either do that or give him their palace.
Also, I have to question, how long would he have been, sleeping on the beach for if he had been faking it?
No idea.
I like the cactus.
How long did he
God.
plan this out?
Niccolo lost his memories and then got them back. My master didn't tell me when and how he found the lost memories, so I guess it's top secret. I will
Well,
keep my mouth shut.
Question, why is it called Final Business there as opposed to Niccolo calls it quits?
That's because now he's technically the owner of the mansion. He doesn't need any more to do his business.
Well-
But that doesn't mean he's over with his escapades.
I know, I
Just
get
say
that, I'm just, why the title inconsistency?
I don't know. So, no, in that terms, sometimes, Jova, the quest names on the Cactus Diary are different from the one of the quest themselves. I guess it's a problem of the font space.
I guess. But yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, it's just a bit odd because essentially, though, okay, yeah, he owns the palace now, but I'm guessing other than that, though, it's just, does he show up at the palace now, or?
Yes, that's where we need to go now, actually.
Oh.
Well, not really at the palace. Now he's hanging around again in the area where Kafinja was.
How nice.
Anytime now. There you go. Again, the loading screens are not too intrusive, but sometimes they outstay the welcome a bit.
I guess I'm just hoping that we do a bit more with Niccolo because, well...
Yeah, right now we're about to.
Oh.
How you doing? You know, every bartender has a bearing, so why am I doing this out now?
You're talking
whatever,
to a
just
puzzle piece,
ignore
bartender.
it. I want to go on an adventure. Come with me.
What?
No.
You're cool.
Whew.
But last time I went on an adventure with you, it wasn't very exciting.
And you turned us into your hitman.
Alright, I think I get it now.
Now I can't be imagining the protagonist being bold and wearing a suit and tie.
No, okay. First, you needed to talk to the bartender here, and you tell that you just need to talk it once. So even if you talk it during the Kafinja side quest, you were just fine. You just needed to mention that you have a barrel in your soul. Then you need to go back to Gado Grottos. If you did a bit of exploration while exploring the cave systems in order to reach the waterfall, for example, back in the quest where you need to reach Sandra on the bird's nest, or when you need to find the demon who kidnapped Matilda, you need to explore the caves there. If you did a bit of exploration, you would have found not a secret room, but essentially a room that's not on the main trail. I think I'm gonna. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna show you actually.
So much for not returning to Gato.
Yeah, I actually didn't remember this particular beta. But well, let's just say that this is actually the last we'll see of Gato.
It just sounds like you're mispronouncing Godo.
Sorry, Shiro, no coffee, but there is a beverage actually involved here.
I have tea, which is better anyway.
Apparently, Mena disagrees.
The nuns of the place are actually, in a reference to Franciscan monks of the medieval ages, are distilling a liquor here from local herbs or some shit. So essentially now they have a secret storage where they keep all their barrels. And it just so happens that the bartender in Geo mentioned it.
Huh.
And Niccolo was present while doing so.
Oh,
So,
no.
If after that you go talk to, just for the curiosity, you go seek the nuns that are tempting to the barrels, I just say that something will happen. But for now, let's just get to it. I have to admit, though, this one is definitely a bit cryptic because the
You have to talk to one random NPC.
Actually, more like the correlation, Jordan. The fact that in order to trigger the quest, in order to trigger the quest, you just need a dialogue. So even if you talk by accident, you're just good to go. The fact that after that you need to go specifically here. If you explore naturally, it obviously comes off naturally. But if you're just missing like that quest from the quest log, you say, where am I supposed to go? Well, tough luck, I guess. You need to probably associate with the terms of the barrel and drinking and stuff, I guess, but it's probably not enough on its own.
This game is definitely a nightmare for completionists, isn't
Well,
it?
obviously. Again, Jova, it is naturally even due to the crafting system in general. That alone seals the deal.
Maybe
The
I've just...
crypticness of a quest, trust me, Jova, the crypticness of a quest is nothing compared to how deep the crafting system goes.
Yeah, maybe I've just been spoiled by Mario Odyssey, but Mario Odyssey is one of the rarest games...
Honestly,
Mario Odyssey has spoiled everyone.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead, Jova.
A strange rabbit came and drank up all the elixir.
Oh, no.
Without the elixir, most of the rituals cannot be performed.
So essentially,
Oh,
Niccolo drank all the liquor here.
Which, wouldn't that mean that he's full of MP now?
Well, we'll see, I guess.
The blessed elixir is made with Gato's clean air and oasis water. If we have water from the oasis, we can make the elixir.
That's gonna be your cue, but first, it's time for some payback.
Wait, what the heck?
Oh,
wow, you.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
Sure you are. Wake the fuck up.
What are you looking at?
He's gonna attack us in a drunken stupor, isn't he? Or,
I got a monster right to attack me. So sleepy.
Alright, let's walk you home.
Yeah,
I gotta defend myself before they get me.
oh, so you want to play it that way, huh? Yes, let's
So
walk.
fighting a drunk person, this'll go well.
Yeah, yeah. We need to calm this person. Well, actually, Dweebs, the Yakuza games kind of let you do that as well by beating the shit out of drunk people.
Also,
to
Dwibs,
calm
in
them
this
down.
kind of universe, you're not exactly gonna find a Musketeers to sober them up, so... Let's just beat the crap out of them instead.
Yeah.
And also, it's for Niccolo's good, don't you know? Here, take more stabbing with my spear.
Yes,
Zip, zip.
indeed. You'll live.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, please take
This-
this spear
This is
through
also one
here.
of the cases. This is honestly also one of the cases where having a boss in the middle of side quest actually works.
Yes. Oh, that felt good.
So now
and wait,
essentially-
he's gone?
Yeah, essentially he's gone back to Geo.
Okay.
Going back to his own planet.
My planet needs me. Essentially now all you need to do to complete the quest is get the water for the barrels. We told you it's oasis water. Where usually oasis is located.
Mhm.
Deserts.
Desert.
Okay. That's precisely where we need to go next. Don't worry about the barrel, you automatically have it with you.
Oh my
so
god, I
you
just
need to-
remembered. If you haven't placed down a certain artifact that you need to go to a certain world in the middle of a side quest, you're kind of boned.
Yes, but consequentially by this point you should probably have placed all the artifacts you need for the quest themselves, Jova.
I get that. It's just, wouldn't it be smarter to like only unlock these side quests after all the worlds you've needed are already
Well,
established?
a lot of them actually do, Jova. Don't remember that.
Oh, sure. So, a lot of them do, but some don't. And well, again, maybe it's not, likely, but a good game dev needs to take into consideration what can happen if a player tries to go outside the, outside the pre-planned stuff, if that stuff is possible.
Alright, you feeling better, Niccolo? I want to go on an adventure. Come with me.
No,
Fuck off.
you attacked us.
You were
Anyway, here we
drunk.
go. My master works in Lumina. He taught me everything.
Was your master the
I
ultimate
was able
puzzle?
to have a barrel in my soul thanks to him. What the fuck?
Uh,
So actually, that's what you need to go next. The bartender. Remember, the bartender is the guy who actually let you speak. He actually taught you the Dudbear language.
mm-hmm.
So now, essentially, he told us about this barrel in the soul. So apparently, we need him to gather the barrel in order to get the water from the oasis. That's some creep. That's some weird.
Okay.
Don't
this,
worry, we'll-
at this point, it's just becoming more of a fascinating study at how cryptic this game can be. Like, okay, look, I thought I'd seen everything with Final Fantasy 7 through 9, but this game
Honestly,
takes
you
the
asked me,
cake.
Java, even 6 has some of that.
Well,
Also,
I
Joe,
mainly
we
talk
live in
about
a
the.
world-
I mainly talk
Also,
about the PlayStation era, Well, basically the transition from past to present. But go on, what were you saying?
Joe, we live in a world where Bloodwing's Pumpkinhead's Revenge exists. So honestly,
What?
saying that Final Fantasy 9 and 7 are cryptic, I mean,
Wait, what does Pumpkin's Revenge have to do?
the most cryptic game ever made.
I
It's
have
just-
I
not
don't
heard of
mention it
that
a few
game.
times, but essentially, Java, that game has quite the cryptic stuff.
When was it made?
Oh.
The 90s.
Yeah,
I forgot
What's
even
the
for
game-
what
what's that
console
game
was it
called?
made.
Bloodwing's Pumpkinhead's It's an obscure PC game that was
Bloodwings.
yeah.
Bloodwings.
It was
Pump-
it was based on the second Pumpkinhead movie, an obscure series of
Slasher movies, yeah.
horror movies. Yes.
And this
And
is
now
why
I got a barrel in my soul.
And this is why I
Uh,
brought up Final Fantasy 7 through 9, because those are the games, released around the time or something. Again, after Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy games at the very least tried to be less cryptic than those games.
No, Jova, trust me, 10 is still cryptic.
No.
enough, so.
No, I said they
Yeah.
tried to be less cryptic.
Mm,
And I'd say that by
arguable.
Final... Okay. Let me put it like this. Okay. when I say cryptic, I mean like stuff that is like nigh impossible to find out, compared to say Mario Odyssey, where yes, stuff
Jova,
is.
do you know how to get, at least in the vanilla version of Final Fantasy XII, the most powerful dagger?
Is it a speed run again?
Surprisingly, no. You need to first go to the. Well, this music actually appropriate. You
Yes.
first need to go to the Great Crystal Maze. Second, you need to go to a specific part of the Crystal
Oh,
Maze.
the Crystal Maze, oh boy.
Third, you need to have a chance to find a specific rare monster of the game, which actually drops the weapon, which is a variation of the gargoyle enemy. However, these monsters are like a low chance of appearance and it's a very rare chance of dropping the item itself. So you need to use the chain system commands. So what's the chain system commands? By killing the same enemies over and over, you get like a chain that keeps itself until you get to defeat a different type of enemy, and which improves the rating of which the items get killed. So all you need to go now is to get to a specific part of the crystal, which in itself a cryptic makes on his own, go back and forth in order to the monster to respawn, which is a percentage of his own, and kill it until he actually drops the weapon.
Thanks, Gerard. No, I mean literally, that was perfect music for the bonus kind of stuff you're talking about.
I just wish the completionist actually didn't got worse with the time being. But
Wait,
switch another
oh,
point.
you mean that new format, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an
so
informant,
it
all
is the
big
water
people.
from the oasis. The world is saved! Wait, hold on, the entire world hinged on this? Well, maybe not,
She's
but thank you.
exaggerated, yeah. It's exaggerated.
But
We just
yeah.
restored Gattle's alcohol.
So about how cryptic Final Fantasy XII is, my question is this. Are there as many quests that cryptic?
A lot of side materials actually it is, yeah.
My point
honestly.
is mainly how much cryptic stuff is in this game.
I'd say on par on the PS1 era,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. And again, that's why I brought up the PS1 games, because again, in the PS1 era, again, I get maybe why they were cryptic back in the day, but, you know, nowadays.
As I mentioned, in another part, but only briefly, like outside of an official guide or to get on the internet, you don't get an official map on the Great Crystal Maze. And in order to navigate there, you need to memorize the rooms because they actually look all the same. So essentially, either you get your pen and paper and actually start writing the map on your own, or you get a guide.
I played Final Fantasy IX, but now I'm just wondering how much stuff I probably missed.
Anyway, let's read. The barrel in the soul thing. And Niccolo's drunk.
We finally
That's
got
the
to
least,
beat
there
up
you go.
Niccolo.
The barrel in my master's sword that blasted the desert. Ah, the desert. Home of my soul, desert. The hot, scorching sun and the dry, dry air. I need to go there.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be talking about my life story and not yours there, Cactus Kid?
Yeah. Again, these
That too, yeah.
Cactus is so uneducated.
ADHD.
Anyway. In the next part, I think it's actually the next part was going to be the last of the minor story arc, then it's only Jumi stuff. if I
Really?
recall correctly.
So you're saying we're almost
Um,
done with the side quest stuff?
Yeah, specifically it will involve another side quest tied to the desert area, and we'll finally see what's going on with Bud. So see you for that.
Alright
Right.
then.